Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm going to give a moment for everybody to come in. Let me pull this bracelet so we keep jingling. I'm going to share myself out as well. Come on in. Good morning, Mr. and Miss Annabello. Good morning. Hopefully you come back in. I'm sharing myself out. Come join me. Miss Lackey, good morning. Jazzy, good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming to visit me. Mr. and Mrs. Annabello, you were the first ones here. Good morning. Thank you for coming back. Angels Army, good morning. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Jazzy. That's right. Speak to one another. And those of you that don't have each other, please feel free to go ahead and do so. Because I do have a topic this morning, even though I'm on here to get my hours. I didn't want to just come on just to come on. I wanted to have a topic and a reason because everyone I've spoken, those of you that has been with me for a while, I've spoken. I do have a nonprofit organization, and that's for single moms and their children. And I was discussing with some of my ladies about procrastination and just looking at some of the things that was going on at my job and what's going on around me. Eve, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Though some of you I know are at work, so if you just let me run in and just be listening, I understand as well. I really understand. But I wanted to talk about procrastination this morning. So I'm going to let a few more people come on in here because we're going into a new year. And like I said, I'm here to get some hours, but at the same time, I wanted to make worthwhile. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just come on here just to be coming on to get some hours. I wanted to also give back and give us something to look at and think about because we are about to go into another year. So we need to just sit back and take a look and understand when we procrastinate, why. Fluffy's Kitchen. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Hi, good morning, Fluffy's Kitchen. How are you? I'm glad you came back and connected because I haven't been to you in a minute. That'll give me a chance I see you now, to go back and go home and take a visit home because we all are family here. So when you come on, and if I haven't seen you for a while, that makes me excited to see you and makes me want to jump back and go and visit you if I haven't seen you for a while. I'm doing good. And I'm doing good. I'm doing awesome, 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 awesome. So it's 10 o'clock now. Um, I want you guys' opinion. I want you to share with me what your thoughts are as well. Why, as you guys see the title as we come in, why? Oh, and please thumbs me up. Share me out if you can. If you guys could please just share me out, I would appreciate it. And thumbs me up as you come in. I would truly, truly appreciate that. So I want your feedback. This is us communicating, and we just want to find out why. Why do we procrastinate? And I don't want to talk about just a lot of other people. I want to talk about your experience and why you because I believe we all procrastinate in something. Like one of my aunts said, I'm not a big procrastinator or I'm not a small one, but you still procrastinated. And just like I have. So why do we procrastinate? What is it that makes you feel that Cubs Den love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. We're going to talk about procrastination, and some of you that would like to come up and share with me, like I said, I'm getting hours, but I want this to be also me giving value back and you receiving value from someone else that might have something to say in the chat. Why do we procrastinate? I mean, I thought about myself, and when I'm trying to do something, Cubs Den says one reason might be because, we want to avoid change and stay in our comfort. That's exactly. We want to avoid KJ Care World. Thank you. Welcome to the live, KJ Care. Welcome to the live. You are absolutely correct, Angels Cubs Den. One of the reasons she stayed in here, I done forgot how we could click on this show right here. Oh, one of the reasons might be because we want to avoid change and stay in our comfort zone. It would Miss P, and you are correct. I just asked my aunt this morning, I says, why have you ever procrastinated? And she was speaking of, at one point, it was because she got comfortable. And she didn't want to get out of her comfort zone because that was comfort. And what she had to do, the things she had to do was move, or maybe it's to leave someone or change homes or just make a decision on doing something, leave a job or maybe a job change. It's because the comfort, they got too comfortable where they were. And also the unknown, they don't know what's going to happen. And then all of that stems back to fear, being afraid. So I just want to know some experiences that some of you guys might have had while you procrastinated. Why have you procrastinated? I know something, it could be something as simple as, I know I had to declutter some things. I know I had to declutter some things, and I procrastinated. I mean, for a minute, because I kept saying, I don't have time. I just didn't want to tackle it. I really just didn't want to tackle it. But I knew once I tackled it, I was going to feel better. I was going to be able to move around freely. I just didn't want to do it. It's like it was in my head. Oh my God, it's just overwhelming. And that's honestly how I felt. And if anybody else could share with me, Miss Lackey says, she says, right, fear. Okay, so Miss Lackey, do you have something? Anybody that would like to come up, please come up. I don't know how. Let me see. How do I drop my link, y'all? Says leave studio, have Jesus. Oh, what? Okay, invite, copy link. I'm going to drop this link, and those of you that would like to come up and just talk about this procrastination, was it paste? I would truly appreciate it. So those of you that would like to come up, just grab that link and we could talk about it and discuss procrastination. Thank you, Miss Lackey. I got it. Let me see. What do you have to say? It says, I procrastinate when I truly don't want to do the task. If I don't get enjoyment from it, it drains my energy. And that's another reason, Eve, that is so awesome. Yes, because Some people want enjoyment from it. If they otherwise they don't do it. They just don't do it. And that's understandable as well. That's a good reason. And I want us to think about this because we're going into another year. Seriously, we are going into another year, and some things have to be done. Cubs, they laugh. I agree and can relate, Eve. That's right. We just don't get no enjoyment out of it. Okay, Angel's Army's up here. Let me click on you, Angel. Let's see what you have to say. Hi,
Hey,
Angel.
I always love
How are
you.
you? Let me
Doing,
turn this now.
I'm doing well. Can you hear me?
I could hear you. I didn't have my computer all the way up. I'm doing good.
Uh, um, for me, I procrastinate when I get easily distracted.
Uh huh. Okay, that's a good reason. I even have that one written down. Give me an example. What do you mean, Angel?
Um, like let's say if I were to know that I had to do something, or like I had to get something done and that kind of stuff, I would like easily become distracted if I see something. Like let's say if I were to have to clean my apartment, and I like get distracted of like let's say listening to music, or like let's say doing a conversation like how I am having with
Yes.
you right now here on your
Right.
stream.
Right. Exactly. I totally, totally can agree and relate to that, Angel, because I'm trying to write my book right now. And as I'm trying to write my book, I'll get a phone call from one of my single moms, and I done forgot all about that book. And now I'm on this phone. And then when something else happened, I'll look around the house and see something need to be done. Then I'm cleaning the house, but I still have not completed what I was intended on doing. So I'm totally in agreement with you.
Yeah, and like let's say if I know I had to do like a challenge video on my YouTube channel, next thing you know, I have to put something into my stomach because we all have to eat, and then after that, I see that my cat needs a refill of her food bowl, and then the next thing you know, it's already late at night, and it's time for me to go to bed, and I still haven't done my challenge video. So
So
we
it's
all
staying
become easily
focused.
distracted.
So staying focused is one of your issues.
Yeah, because we all get easily distracted. That causes us to procrastinate.
But does that go back to saying what Eve was saying? If it's not fun to us, then we easily get distracted or something like that. I think it all just comes together. We easily
Yeah.
get distracted because that's just amazing. I'm like, oh my God. I have to tell myself sometimes, look, just stop, hold, stop, and go ahead and complete this. And every time I try to get distracted, I say, go back here. Like today, I know I'm trying to get my hours, right? So in my mind, in my heart, go ahead and go live for about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, so you can get your hours. But I'm like procrastinating. I'm like, okay, that means I have to fix myself up because I'm just getting off of work and I'm tired and I got maybe I need to fix me some breakfast or get ready for a mukbang. I'm giving myself all of these reasons, excuses of why not to go live. And I was like, procrastination. Let's find out why do we procrastinate. And I know I love going live. And like when I do it, then I feel better. I always feel better after it's done.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to eliminate my procrastination, Angel.
And I need to and I need to try to be more focused on so much other things. But like I said, we become easily distracted. That causes us to procrastinate. I mean, there's some challenge videos that I still need to do, and no, I don't think they're no fun. I've seen other people do videos of the challenges that I need to record, and it looks pretty interesting. But it's just that there's you try to focus on one thing, then there's another thing that comes your way that you are busy that you don't even realize that took a lot of your time up for.
Right, right. So what is it that what is it that you could share with some people how you avoid procrastination? How do you avoid it? Do you make yourself aware that okay, I need to stay focused? And what is it that you use? What technique or that you use to get yourself back on track and staying focused?
For me, there's really no technique that I do because let's be honest, we'll all procrastinate
Yes.
in one way or another, and so there's really nothing to stop you from procrastinating. Only if you try to be more focused. But in the end, the whatever you try to do, you'll become distracted or like you'll lose focus on something because there's another thing come your way. So like let's say if you were to try to focus on like you said, Miss P, of writing a novel, but then like let's say you get a phone call from someone, or like let's say if you get some form of exciting news, and then whoops, you are distracted and you're procrastinating of trying to write your novel. So in the end, we'll all procrastinate in one way or another. But in terms of how to stop it, well, only you can stop yourself from procrastinating.
That's right. Well, welcome in James Money
Because if you guys,
615.
because if
Welcome.
because if you guys remember, like believe it was like season 2 or 3 in one of those 2 seasons of SpongeBob where he kept on procrastinating a lot of trying to write a letter for Mrs.
Yeah,
Puff in his driving school, where SpongeBob had to write 1,000 page letter or book, and he was like easily distracted because he kind of didn't want to do the work, but he had to do it anyhow.
that's right. But when okay, this is the example that I'm giving. Welcome in JJ and J Gaming Squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Everyone, please thumbs up and share me out if you can. What I did when I was trying to write my book, as you know, I do have one book out already, Angel.
Hmm.
When I'm trying to write my book, my example is I honestly intentionally, I do it intentionally. Tell myself, look, you're everywhere. You have to stop and you have to stay focused. And that's intentional living. And that's a whole nother thing that I'll talk about. I intentionally tell myself, look, this is what you have to do. Even coming on today, this is what you have to do. It's not something that you want to do at this time. This is something you have to do in order to get where you're trying to get to or accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So what I do is when I with concerning my book, what I said earlier, after I got on that phone call and I saw something in the home I needed to do, I intentionally said to myself, look, stop, put everything down, go back to your book. And I kept telling myself, stay focused, stay right here, finish writing your book, then do this right here. So that's what I have to do. I have to make sure I remind myself to live and to be able to complete it with me thinking and purposefully telling myself intentionally, this is what you have to do. Everything else gonna have to wait. But even if I get another phone call, I can either shut my phone off because now I know this have to get done. Just like now, I had set aside everything I have to do. I set aside 1 hour to say you're going live. And no matter what, you're going live. Shut your phone off. Let everyone know, but you have to go live. But as you said earlier, we all are procrastinators in one way or another one. And I just want us to be aware that we are so so we can complete some of these tasks and some of these things we really have to do and live intentionally on doing it. But I really wanted some advice from other people. What is it that they do, or just make them aware as well? Let's see what some of the chat is saying. What is you saying? You're asking Cubs in. It says, congrats in advance on your book. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I am writing my second book. I have about 3 or 4 titles, Angel's Army. I have about 3 or 4 titles of different books. I'm so
Wow.
serious. But I've written one book already. Now I've started on 2 other books and hasn't completed them because I'm trying to do 2 books. So I have to tell myself, I really have to fight with this angel and tell myself, look, you need to complete one book and then start on the other one. But then I have so many different ideas, so my mind be racing sometimes. So I understand, Angel.
Yeah. And even I'm pretty sure some of the entrepreneurs that come on Shark Tank get easily distracted, and they're trying to come
Yes,
up with their next product, and they are having a hard time trying to finish their product because there's a lot of things that they have to take care of with their own business.
exactly. Welcome in, Minister of Music, Terrence Tower. Welcome, welcome to the live. Hello, good morning. But Angel, I truly appreciate you coming up, sharing your
Uh,
information
no,
with me.
no problem, Miss P. But yeah, in the end, we'll all get procrastinated in one
That's
way or
right.
another.
That's right.
But just make sure we try to stay focused, and I need to start doing that myself as well.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we'll all get distracted in one way or another very easily, and but we'll procrastinate in some form of way. But no problem.
that's right. Thank you, Angel. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Those of you, like I said, we just share what you talk about yourself with procrastination. And I know with myself, I fight with that all the time on procrastination, doing something that you have to do. You know it have to be done. You know you're gonna feel good once it's done, but yet you still hasn't done it. I know some other people, uh, some other people actually have told me, let me see, Minister Jeremiah is super. Okay. Okay. They speaking it to each other in the chat. Sometimes we have fear. Some people will say, I don't do this because I'm afraid. And I still hear it all the time, but a lot of people say, I wanted to start this YouTube channel, but I'm afraid, or I just don't have time. Sometimes we just don't have time. That's why we procrastinate. But is it really because we don't have time? Or we just use that as an excuse of why we don't do that thing, as some of us said, because it's not fun, it's not bringing me joy, it's not really stimulating me, it's not doing anything, but I know it has to be done. I watched oh my god, I forgot her name. She was cleaning up a big mess. She was organizing one of her areas where she did her laundry. She had purchased so much stuff. And as I'm watching her premiere, I was feeling so overwhelmed because I understand exactly what she was doing. And she had put it off. And she knew she had to do it. And she knew she had to organize it. So she did a live, not a live, but she did a premiere. She recorded herself doing it. And when she recorded herself doing it, I mean, it was totally a mess. Stuff just everywhere. But it was so neat. and so clean and so organized. Once she had completed that task, she felt good. I even felt good watching her. I felt good watching her because everything, the floor was clean and it was just really nice and organized. Everything looked beautiful. And I'm like, wow. So that actually motivated me to want to do some of the things I knew I had to do. So this is why I wanted to bring this up this morning about procrastination. Some of you guys that want to come up, please come on up and talk to me about what it is that, or give some examples or some reasons why you procrastinate. What is it that you need to do? You really know you need to do or you want to do, and you just haven't even gotten started on it. You just haven't done it. I know people out there that I have had so many people say to me, I want to write a book. I'm supposed to write a book. They supposed to been wrote that book. I have some people that says, I want to start this business. They know the name of the business. They have everything down, but they just hasn't done it. Why they haven't done it, I have no idea. But these are things that I want to just to make aware of, since we're getting so close to the end of the year, to be aware. Because once we're aware of something and we're truthful about it within ourselves, then that's the when we'll do a change and we'll try to live intentionally. Some people don't know how, they don't know what to do. I always tell people live intentionally, intentional living. I mean, purposefully. Don't plan anything and just do it. Do it at that time. Do it at that moment. Do it now. Now is the time. I always say that now is the time to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Do it now. Stop putting it off. Stop waiting. Do it now. We wait until maybe something happens, or as I said, what brought this up to me is with dealing with my single moms. I had a grouping and I talked about some of the things they needed to do, even if it's in a relationship they needed to get out of. And I'm asking why. Why are you still in this relationship when you know it's not helping you, it's not benefiting you, but yet you're still there? Some of them had a reason. It was for the kids or because of fear or the unknown, starting over again. And they didn't know what was going to happen if they started over again, or even starting over again with another relationship. So we all have different reasons of why we procrastinate. Why do I not do things that I should be doing? I had one mother, single mom, and she stayed in an abusive relationship because she did not trust or believe in herself or God. I am a woman of faith. And she didn't believe and she didn't trust herself because she always just imagined the worst for herself. She couldn't see anything positive coming out of her moves. So she stayed and she remained in that relationship until something really bad happened. And then she moved on. So sometimes we don't have to wait until that really bad thing happened in our lives before we do whatever God is either unctioning us or warning us or guiding us to do. Let's just go ahead and do it and get out of it and move on and do what we have to do while we can. Guided Lion, welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the live, Guided Lion. How are you this morning? We're talking about procrastination and why, as the title says, why do we procrastinate? What is it that's in us that makes us procrastinate? And what benefit do we get out of procrastinating? Thank you, Guideline. That is great advice. I dropped the link. I'm going to drop the link again for those of you that didn't get the link. And if you want to come up and talk about or give an example of why people procrastinate, or why have you at one point procrastinated in your life, because like I stated, we all procrastinate in something in our lives, something we should be doing or something we should have done. What is it that stops us or could help us to avoid procrastinating? What is it that you do or you have done where you procrastinated, and what you need to do? So those of you that's on, I'm on here for an hour. If you want to come up and share with me why you have procrastinated, and what is it that you see in your life for yourself that you could do not to procrastinate, like Angel's Army spoke earlier, why he procrastinated, because he would get easily distracted and unfocused, and I have done that as well. Easily distracted. And as I said, some people procrastinate because of fear. We have so many reasons. And this is okay, Ed. Welcome, Guided Lion. Welcome.
What's going on, Miss P?
Hey.
I think I can shed a little light of procrastination. Just a little bit of my definition of it.
Uh-huh.
I think people procrastinate because sometimes it's like they really don't want to do it, or their body doesn't feel like they want to do it. So it's like, hey, I'll get to that later. And it's like later comes and they say, hey, I'll get to that later. And later keeps coming and they keep saying the same thing. So they really don't want to do it at that point in time. So I think it's more of either a mind thing, or that their body doesn't want to do it. Or sometimes they just think they'll get to it later, but then later gets too late. So they put it off for another day. And for me, I don't think I've ever procrastinated because my mind is always go, 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 go. So I've seen others procrastinate. I've had people do things for me and they procrastinate. But it's not like I hold it against them. I guess they didn't want to do it at that point in time,
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Well, but that's good. But I know I have procrastinated in one way or another, Guided Lion, and I wish I could say I am not a procrastinator, and that might be true for some people, but I am at one point in time. Like I'll say, for instance, I had a clutter of things I need to move or stack up or take care of, and I just didn't, because I didn't feel like it. It was like overwhelming to me.
Right.
And I kept saying, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. I wish I had that mindset always, whereas I know I have to do it right then and there and just get it done and get it over with.
I agree.
That's just not me.
My thing is like my dad always said, one thing you got to do is start what you finish. Finish what you started.
Yes.
Finish what you started. So when you start something, it's like my thing is, if I start something, I got to see it through the end. Most people, when they start something, okay, it can take a week, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, I'll get to it next week. And then next week comes, I'll get to it next week. And then another week comes, and then it'd be a month and they still haven't done it.
And that is correct. You are definitely right.
And for me, it's like, I guess because my parents always instilled, you need to get this done now and get it done and get it finished. So like, it's like, I need to finish this. Like I need to, even if I have to stay up, I need to finish it, because I know if I just put it off, I'm just going to forget about it and say, you know what, screw this, and keep it moving. So that would be part of, like, maybe if I was to procrastinate, that's how I would be. But yes, my motive is go, 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 go.
Just go ahead and do it. Well,
Yeah.
that's what my aunt said. She's like, I'm not a procrastinator because I always do the thing I really don't want to do and just get it over with, and I have to get it done. But
Agreed.
I had to learn that it didn't come easy for me. So some
Hmm.
people it's not going to come easy for. I had to learn. Now my mom, she wasn't a procrastinator. She
Hmm.
would just do it and get it done. But when it came to me, I had to learn how to do what I needed to do and get it done. But even now,
Hmm.
some things I do procrastinate on. I have to live intentionally lying. I tell myself, look, this is what you have to do and stay focused.
From I think, and that's good for most people, but for me, it's like I have to be like, okay, here's your option. You can do this now, or you can just not do it at all. And if I think that I'm going to procrastinate on something, if I want to look at, say, maybe I should do this and start on this, if I know that I'm going to procrastinate, or if I feel that I'm going to procrastinate, which may never happen, but I won't say never, but probably won't happen right now. But if I was to think about procrastinating, I'd
Hmm.
probably be like, you know what? I might not do it at all. Because then if I do it and then it gets half done and then I don't finish it at all, it's like defeating the purpose of completion. So I want to be able to complete it. I know some people be like, I'm gonna do the yard work today, and they get halfway through the yard work and just leave the pile of leaves there for like 3 weeks. And don't want to do the leaves. Me,
Tell me
blood.
sitting there.
I'm like blood, sweat, and tears, getting all the leaves. I don't care how big the backyard is. Once I'm done, I'm done. I want to see how clean the backyard is, because that's just me. And then once I'm done, I'm like, I'm going to go sleep for like 4 hours. That's different to where procrastinate. Hey, you want to do the laundry? Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, did you do the laundry yet? Nah, man, I'll do it later. Hey, man, it's 9 o'clock. You did the laundry? Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. Really? You never get anything done if you don't complete it. So it's like,
And that is correct. Well, that's why I brought this up today because we're going into another year.
mm-hmm,
And some people have said they wanted to do things, and I know it because I know people. Like I said, I work with my single women and mom. I'm a nonprofit organization, and I was
mm-hmm,
dealing with them. So I just thought, let me bring this to the panel since I have to go live. Let's um, let's add value to each other, to one another,
mm-hmm.
and talk about procrastination because we are getting older. What we did do this year,
Right.
let's think about it intentionally. What is it that I do to really start and complete what I had done?
Mm-hmm.
So I decided and made up in my mind, my next book will be out next year. That's a goal, and I'm putting it out there because that's going to make me and help me to not lack and slack on what it is I know I want to do and I need to do.
Right. I
Because
agree.
if you know you are a procrastinator in one way or another, then if you have to do something to make yourself, to help yourself to be able to, okay, I'm going to get this done. I didn't stated it, I didn't put it out there. So now I know that
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be done because I didn't already spoke it in existence.
Right. I
And
mean, agree.
I'm not just saying it to myself. I'm saying it to the world now.
And I agree. I think some people
So
just
that's
want. I think some people just want the easy way out, where they figure, and this is a fantasy. Like, if I blink my eyes, it'll do itself. And I think that's part of procrastination too. Like that mindset of thinking, okay, if I don't do it today, it's gonna get done regardless. And some people use that procrastination to get out of things. Like, yeah, I don't want to do it. And then let's say you're doing it for like your parents or something, you procrastinate. Of course, they're gonna get mad, and guess what? You're gonna get punished either way. So it's like, why don't you just go ahead and do it, even if you don't want to do it? If it's something that's very important that you really don't want to do, just get it over with. Because, and then the bad thing about it is that when you plan stuff and things don't go according to plan, sometimes you don't need to plan it. Just do it.
Do you think some people don't have faith or they just don't believe that's why? They also don't accomplish, and I'm talking about adults right now. They don't accomplish some of the things that they should or need to do because of they don't have that belief or that faith in what it is that they need to be doing.
I think it's a lack of motivation. I don't think it's that they don't believe they can do it. They think they can do
Mhm.
it, but it's the motivation that's lacking. If you don't motivate a person, how the heck are they gonna finish anything? If you don't if you don't be that driving force saying, I believe in you, this is what you can do, you know what I'm saying? I know you can do this, then why do it if you ain't got the motivation? That's my thing. Like, I mean, I gotta be motivated to do everything. I gotta be motivated to make music. I gotta be motivated to make a video. I gotta be motivated to do this. Everything has to deal with motivation. And you can motivate yourself, but then you gotta have that extra outside help to help you be motivated. So that's what I think. There's a lack of motivation for people, and that's why they procrastinate. That's just my way of thinking.
Okay. So you think they're not motivated sometimes because we all sometimes need someone to help push us along. But
Mm-hmm.
some things might be helpful for someone else, not for the next person. This is why I wanted to have this as an open discussion to
Right.
know how people are thinking and,
Mm-hmm.
for someone else to know, okay, why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with yourself. Why are you not doing it? And then once you're aware and you're honest with yourself, then maybe you can get it done.
Right. And it's a
Why are
like
you not doing it?
right,
You
and it's a
know?
number of things. It's a number of things. You know what I'm saying? It could be many things. You can't just narrow it down to one thing. It could be many things. It could be the person's lacking motivation, or the person
But
doesn't want to do it, or the person doesn't feel like doing it, or it could be a number of things. But for my opinion, just me,
exactly.
my opinion is I think it's the lack of motivation.
It's the lack of motivation. Well, that's why I want people to understand and to realize what it is. What is it for them? Because it is a lot of variety of reasons. It could be
Mm-hmm.
fear. It could be focusing, staying focused. It could be that's not important to me because, as you said, I'm doing it for someone else. So that's not important for me. Or is it that other people feel I should do this and this is not what I really want to do? So are you living someone else's dream or your own? So it's different reasons why people don't do what it is they
Right.
need or should be doing. But
Right.
my point and purpose for today is for you to be aware of why you're not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you um, stayed focused on doing something that you want to do or
Mm-hmm.
you need to do? Or how is it going to make you feel once you complete it? Or do you even have faith in doing it? Because, like I said, so many people have said to
Mm-hmm.
me, I want to write a book, but
Mm-hmm.
yet they have not started writing that book. Is it because you don't have time? Well, to me, that's an excuse.
Yeah.
But you have to only you could answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
Only you can. And I'm just here to make you aware of that question. And so you can ask yourself, why haven't I done it? What
Right.
excuses? Let me not continue to give myself an excuse of why I haven't done it and just do it. Start a business or whatever it is you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to be motivated, let me go get me a coach. What is it that I need to do to get that motivation? Who do I
Mm-hmm.
need to connect myself with?
That's true. That is
So you
so
can
true.
eliminate that excuse. So,
It is so true. That's true of words that never been spoken. You know, I guess on the other side of the coin for me, um, it's basically for me like the procrastination thing. Like I think a lot of people get discouraged too. Excuse me, I gotta sorry about that.
yes.
Um, um, a lot of people get discouraged And I think they let the discouraged take over, and they're like, you know what? Why bother? You know. And then sometimes it's like, I want to write this book, or I want to paint this painting. You want to do? You saying you want to do it, but do you really want to do it? Like all it takes is
Right.
is to
Exactly.
take up a pen or a paintbrush, dip it in some paint, and put some colors to the canvas and start it.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do. If you want to do it, sometimes my dad always used to say, "Don't say what you want to do what you want to do." You know, like I said again, don't say what
That's
you want to
right.
do
That's
what you
right.
want to do. Because if you say something, that's just as good as falling on deaf ears.
That's right.
So
Good morning.
you might as well just do what you want to
That's
do,
right.
and then just put it to whatever you want to do, whether it be canvas, whether it be music, whether it be streaming, anything. Just do what you want to do,
Just do it.
and then
And
go.
that's why thing to do it now. We have to do it now. Just do it. Do it now. Good morning, Feminine Style Cooking and
Hey, Mimi.
Entertainment. You are definitely right, Guided Lion. We have to do it now. There's no better time.
Mm-hmm. I can't hear you. You froze. They should be back in a minute, folks. She kind of froze a little bit. Yikes. Well, she'll be back in a few minutes. She shall return. Technical difficulties, everyone. Give her a few minutes. She'll be back. Phoebe, I'm good. Just decided to come on Miss Peace panel and just say a few things. That's all. But I'm about to step down and let somebody else have the floor with her in a few minutes. The minute she get back up. How's everybody else doing today? How you doing, Phoebe? Hey, Tosh, she had a technical difficulty. She'll be back. Oh, really, Phoebe? You just woke up? Yeah, that could be something. Morning, Tosh Time. How you doing? Nice, Phoebe. Who's out of town for vacation? I'm doing good, Tosh. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good.
I'm back.
I am doing good.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Miss P. Finally, you're back. Yay. Are you still there? Your screen kind of froze again. Gotta love technology, everybody. Goodness gracious. You going back to work tomorrow, Femi? Wow. Just be careful out there. Oh, tonight. What's going on, Sunshine? She'll be back in a few minutes. Technical difficulties again, everyone. Sorry about that. She's kind of buffering. So technical difficulties. I knew that name seemed familiar. And Femi, I'm not on this platform like that anymore. But good seeing you, though. I knew I seen that name before, Sunshine Cooper. How you doing, Sunshine? I don't know either, Miss P. I'm good, Sunshine. I haven't seen you in a long time. She had technical difficulties. I haven't seen you in a long time, Sunshine. How you been? I lost contact with your channel a long time ago. No. I remember your name a long time ago. About 5 years ago. Let me see what I remember about you. I think you used to do songs too. You used to sing with I think it was Shmuel. Was it the app Shmuel? That was a long time ago. Yeah, I'm not on this platform like that anymore, but I'll add you back though. Let's see, and then sheesh, it's been a long time. Yep. Mm-hmm. She used to sing on Shmuel. She used to sing with a lot of people on Shmuel. A lot of people. It's good to see how well you shot up, though. It's really good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. Yeah, that was so long ago. Wow. Be surprised. Be surprised, you know. But oh, thank you, Femi. I'm taking a break from music though for a while. You're welcome, Sunshine. Just good to reconnect with people that I actually do know from a while ago. It's always good to reconnect with people. Procrastination, even though it's I don't know, even though it's kind of a thing that most people do, is to me is I don't think it's a good thing. I've seen people procrastinate at work, and it's like, I'm like, get the work done. Then they put more work on you. So that's another reason why, I try not to, well, I do not procrastinate because I have to get the job done. Oh, you're welcome, Miss P. Like, I have to get the job done. Like, I seriously gotta finish what I started. And I don't think, as being like a music producer and, a computer coder and computer consultant, if I procrastinate, then nothing gets done. Yeah, Femi, go ahead and check out Sunshine. But when you check her out, you might have to check all the videos from the front all the way up, because she used to do some stuff from Shmuel, not to cut off the procrastination conversation, but she used to do some things on Shmuel with a lot of people, and she used to do collaborations and singing collaborations in Shmuel. So I think she used to do having dinner streams too, if I remember right. And boy, did she eat some delicious looking stuff too. So yeah, go check her out, Femi. Trust me, you will not be bored. There's great content on there. That's it. And I know as soon as I saw that name, I knew who that was. When I went to the channel, I said, "Yep, I know this person too." Yeah, I vouch for Sunshine. She's cool people. Welcome. Matter of fact, Sunshine, you came across my mind when I was talking to somebody else. Oh, not before. There's great content on there.
Okay, am I back, guys?
And I know as soon as I saw that name, I knew who that was. Okay, you're back? You're back?
Hello?
Okay, are you there? Hello?
Am I back?
You are back.
Can you hear me, Guided?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
It's probably...
My internet was up, but StreamYard just would not let me come back on.
StreamYard's fixed your program.
Hi, Sunshine Cooper, my love. How are you?
All right, so Miss P, real quick. I know Sunshine from a while back. Okay. You see that little emblem that's on your screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I had a channel called Lion Gamer, and I used to follow Sunshine until I closed my channel down and took a year break. That girl is talented, so keep on looking at her stuff. I didn't think that she would shoot up to over almost 8K now. Wow. So y'all go check out Sunshine. I vouch for her.
Yes, I vouch for her too, Lion. Before I got my 1,000, she would not get off of that channel until I reached my 1,000.
She's very helpful.
So I truly appreciate you, Sunshine. I definitely
Yes, you did, Sunshine.
I vouch for her too, baby.
Yes, you did, Sunshine.
And I did see Tosh. Thank you for coming in, Tosh.
Yeah, I think she was at work or something. She had to come in and dip out, though.
That's okay, but I did see her come in. Tosh Prime, I thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, Sunshine.
Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. You are love. I call you my Lion King, right? I know that's what I do too. Lion, I truly appreciate you for hanging in there and keeping this chat going for me. Oh, I love you so much.
You're welcome.
I truly appreciate you. But Sunshine, I'm glad he kept it going. We were talking about procrastination and why do people procrastinate? That's what we were talking about. So, okay, I have a question for you, Lion.
Sure, go right ahead.
Since the internet knocked me off and you stayed on for me, does that still count?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, I really appreciate you.
It still counts because your StreamYard is still up. You're the host. I'm just a person up here.
But why didn't they allow me to come back?
I guess you're going to talk to StreamYards about that one.
Oh,
That's why I don't use StreamYards.
that's right, Sunshine Cooper. Smash the like button as you guys come in and share me out. Like I said, I only need what is it, 200 and
Uh-oh. Our new StreamYards. StreamYards, why? And she froze again. Yes, smash the like button, share it out. Once again, everybody, she has froze. StreamYards, fix your stuff, because you got a lot of things wrong with your programming. Thank you, Sunshine. I love you right back. I'm glad your channel has grown since the last time I seen you. Y'all, Sunshine, last time I seen her, she was at 800. Now she's at 7K. That's 5 years ago. I am a gamer. I use XSplit broadcaster, but you can also use XSplit for streaming like podcasts and stuff like that. So I use XSplit, and it's fairly easy for me. Or I'm quite sure you can stream with other stuff too, but I'm not sure. But I use XSplit because I'm a game streamer. So yeah, but she'll be. It's probably either your internet or your computer. It could be anything, Miss P. Anything at all. Just saying. Or it could just be StreamYards. Because remember, all this stuff is backed on the server, and they have all this data pushing into a server. And if the server can't handle it, sometimes it'll knock everybody out. So, because it could be that or the internet connection. Wi-Fi is kind of tricky. It is. I also think, back to procrastination, I think procrastination is basically a mind thing. I think it's basically a train of thought. Like thinking that you want to do something, but it's like your mind has two canals. You have I want to do something, and then you got the side, I want to do it, but it's like second guessing. Like, I want to do this, but maybe I shouldn't. Unsure of yourself. So I think procrastination can come in many ways. You can be unsure of yourself. You can have two-way thinking. You can not feel like it. You could what's the other one? Be uninterested. Like, you got to be interested in what you do. And I think if you're not interested, you'll probably get procrastination. Yes, you have to gear up your mind to do whatever you want to do. But some people, it's like if you see me over there, and I could hop to the next corner, from one corner to the next corner, and then you see me say, "Hey, I could do that too," but then you procrastinate. Like, nah, I could do that, but it might take me forever. It's like, okay, why would you say, "Hey, I can do that too," but it may take me forever? Don't just say it. Go ahead and do it if you want to do it, because you control your own destiny, your own train of thought. It's like when you're a kid, you say, and they ask you, what you want to be when you grow up? And you be like, a doctor, or scientist, an astronaut. But you ain't got that same way of thinking when you're 16, 17, right? It's like all that thinking when you was a kid, I want to be a doctor, fireman, or astronaut, or scientist. And you get 16, you're like, I wanted to, but lack of motivation. You don't want to be that scientist no more. You don't want to get that chemistry set and look at how things look under a microscope. You don't want to do all that now. I know when I was young, there were so many things that I said that I wanted to do, and I did it, but now it's different. Yeah, I think it's also the mindset. Like, I think more when you're younger, you have this take charge type of mindset that when you want to do something when you're younger versus when you want to do something when you're older. Because I guess it has to be, like I said, based on your feeling. Hey, I'm gonna take out the trash tonight. And then you don't. And then you don't take it out for 2 days and then your trash is smelling. Says then you gotta be forced to do it. And you shouldn't have to be forced, it should be organic. So I think when we procrastinate, we take that organic out of us. Like, eh, whatever. But Femi, is it because you don't feel like doing it, or you don't think you should do it at this point? Or is it just you just don't want to do it at all? Like, cause it can go so many ways. Like, this can go so many ways. It's crazy. Now, if you're sick, that's a different thing. Like, if you're not feeling good or your stomach hurt or stuff like that, then I understand. But it's like, okay, here's my project. You know? Well, I think, and you're not wrong. I think, from my opinion, I think when we get comfortable not doing something all the time at that time. Okay, Miss P, I'm about to stop in a minute. This is what I'm gonna leave on this note. I think if you're not comfortable at doing what you plan out to do, you're gonna be tired anyway, because you're just gonna have that lackadaisical, relaxed type of feeling, and you ain't gonna want to do it anyway. You're gonna look at the garbage and say, "Yo, I'm gonna take that garbage out," but you still sitting in your chair. You get what I'm saying? All right. Well, that's just my take. So everybody is different and have different takes on it. And that's my note, and I'm sticking to it. Miss P, you can end your live anytime you want, because I'm done. So thank you guys for coming out to Miss P, even though she had technical difficulties. So I'm Ghost.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I was having technical difficulties. It would not even let me come back on to shut